Hey, everybody, this is Jim Huff, and you're listening to the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
Moms and dads, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the circus!
Hey everyone, you're with Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. Lou Lombardi, a.k.a. Loudini, sitting next to my heterosexual life partner.
That's me.
Kevin O'Connor.
Can't get more heterosexual than me. Yeah. Yeah. How about them? How about that football team? Yeah. How about that football team? They're playing the baseball there.
Oh, I wish I had that soundbite from Coming to America where he's trying to impress her dad, and he's like, I watched the football competition.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the circus.
We have a great show for you folks tonight.
Yes.
But before we get started, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Positively Pittsburgh Live, pplmag.com. It's Pittsburgh's first internet radio, television, and online community. You want to go to pplmag.com. There's a lot of great, a lot of really cool things that you can do there. A lot of stuff you can learn. A lot of great podcasts.
Like us.
That you can check out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of great stuff. I also like to thank McNeely Beer tonight. Also, McNeely Beer provided this evening's refreshments.
Sure.
Not your father's root beer. So thank you very much, McNeely Beer. That's at 441 McNeely Road in Pittsburgh.
As suggested by my good friend, your good friend, Mr. Bill Thomas.
Mr. Bill Thomas, thank you.
Thank you very much.
412-563-2337.
Or 412-563-BEER. See how easy that is?
We have a great show for you folks tonight. Tonight we're going to be, tonight's topic is we're going to talk about some of the cool, some of the hits and misses of the remakes that have come out in the past few years.
Sure.
And some of them are great, and some of them are like, not so much. They're not too good. We're not like. But some of you guys weighed in on Facebook, and we're going to talk about that tonight. And we've got we've got Pittsburgh Kevin in the house.
Yes.
And we have a new feature.
Oh Lord.
Things James Brown says.
Sure.
And James is going to be in tonight. I just want to say, celebrity voice impersonated.
It's not really James Brown.
And don't be offended.
No.
And if you are, grow a sense of freaking humor.
Yeah.
Okay.
This should be a fun podcast.
It'll be a good podcast. We have This Day in Music brought to you by McNeely Beer.
Yeah.
We have some great music by Ben Poole, who I just, if you go to bluesrockreview.com, you can read my review of Ben Poole's latest album. And we've got Van Wilkes, another great artist. But we're going to start the show off with my new good friend from the West Coast, Bridget Rios Purdy. This is, she's not got like a full album out or anything just yet, but she's got some songs that she's put out. This is her version of I Just Want to Make Love to You. Bridget Purdy on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
Yeah.
Be my slave.
keep a home. You know I don't want you and your money too. I just wanna make love to you. I can tell by the way that you switch and walk.
Hey everyone, that is Bridget Rios Purdy.
Wow, now that's the reason why I got up this morning, went and did a hard day's work, and came here tonight to hear that woman sing like that.
Okay. You can go to her blog spot. It's Bridget Rios Purdy.blogspot.com. Let me spell it. It's BRIGITTERIOSPURDY. It's Purdy, not pretty. Purdy.
Yes.
But she is Purdy.
Yes.
She's a very Purdy lady.
Yes.
But
wow.
yeah, blogspot.com. Yeah.
Great voice. Holy cow.
Los Angeles native singer-songwriter doing her take on the blues classic, I Just Want to Make Love to You.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, why did I play Dire Straits? Why am I playing some Dire Straits? Well, let me
tell me. I must know.
Big Loudini.
Don't keep it a secret anymore, please, Lou. I beseech you. Please tell me.
Big Loudini, happy birthday shout out to Alan Clark, keyboardist for Dire. I almost said the Dire Straits.
The Dire Straits.
It's also Andy Gibbs' birthday.
Is it really?
Yes. So, anyways, we have a great show for you tonight. But let me first. I realize I haven't plugged the website yet. You want to go to LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com, the ever-evolving, growing, expanding website. It's very cool. Now you can play each episode right there on the website.
Yeah, nice.
You can also go right to the iTunes app and put it right on your iTunes right there.
Which is what I've done.
Everything is right there. So it's like bada bang, bada boom, bada fuko, you're out the door. So we have a great show for you tonight, and we have so much to do. I'm not exactly sure what to do first. No. Let's talk about some of the people that weighed in. We were talking about some of our favorite covers.
Right.
Do you have any particular ones there, Mr. O'Connor?
One popped into my head. Do you remember when White Lion redid Radar Love. Mm-hmm. I love that version. I love the original, but I love that one just as much. Yeah.
Very cool. We'll talk about our Facebook friends here first. We'll give you all props. Billy Mank weighed in and said, people get ready.
Oh, yeah.
The Rod Stewart, Jeff Beck.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
That.
And TJ Barnes, who I got to interview. TJ is a really great singer, songwriter, musician, son of Tommy Burns, Billy Joel's guitarist.
Yes. We talked about it. Yeah,
and he weighed in with the Velvet Underground's remake of Sweet Jane.
Oh, there you go.
Steve Dardarian, because we asked on Facebook, which ones you think were good and which ones you think were not so much. But Steve likes Licking a Promise by Aerosmith, and he likes All the Young Dudes by Mott.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right. And Michael Chilzer. Is that it? Am I saying his name right? Yeah. Michael Chilzer, Scarlet Begonias by Sublime, Come Together by Aerosmith. Both thumbs up.
I remember that.
But Bad Company by Five Finger Death Punch. He says, Sucko.
He no like, no.
And Bob Giacometti says, what about Because the Night? And he says Natalie Merchant, but it's actually Jared weighed in, corrected us.
Maniacs,
It's 10,000 Maniacs.
I remember that. Sure.
Yeah, so very cool. Good. Very cool stuff. So thank you guys for chiming in with those. But here are some others that you may have forgotten about. Do you remember the Banana Splits? Well, some of you guys are out there too young to remember that. The cartoon, or not a cartoon, it's like a like a live action Saturday
morning. Like a Sid and Marty Krofft kind of live action, people in costumes.
The Dickies did a great version of that.
I think I remember that.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got on the list
we have a whole bunch on here. Let's pick something that. I don't know. What about Smashing Pumpkins' version of Landslide?
I don't think I've ever heard it.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Oh, 87 there.
Yeah. Moni,
there it
by
is.
Billy Idol. That was
I remember that.
ginormous,
right?
Oh,
Lord. Dancing in the Streets by Mick Jagger and David Bowie.
I know. I know. There's so many
I'll tell you, man.
out there. Peace Train by 10. We were talking about 10,000 Maniacs.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I like Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm. Have you ever heard it?
Yeah.
That was
Smooth Criminal by
you know what? Boys This Summer by heavens.
It got remade.
The Ataris.
Is that who did that?
Yeah, I like that.
How about the Red Hot Chili Peppers version of Higher Ground?
Oh yeah. There you go.
And what about Ain't That a Shame by Cheap Trick?
Cheap Trick did it. Yep. Nice.
I know. These a lot of these are like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Remember Lenny Kravitz's version of American Woman?
Yeah. And it suited him well. He did it really well. I like that.
This is from RetroCrush.com. Lenny's take on the 70s classic is just dripping with sex, just like that toothless hooker I met at the rest stop last week. Just kidding.
Review.
I don't even like Lenny Kravitz because the sucker let the fine-ass Lisa Bonet slip away from his grasp. But I got so many requests included on this list I had to give in. Don't ever say I didn't do anything for you. This is a fun website, Retro Crush. He put on Rufus Wainwright's version of Hallelujah.
Yeah.
But I'm partial to the Jeff Buckley
me too,
version, but that it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Do you remember this band, They Might Be Giants?
Yes.
And their version of Istanbul, not Constantinople. It's
exactly.
Istanbul,
I remember
Constantinople.
That. Kind of an interesting choice of a song to cover,
I
but
know,
nonetheless, it's very cool.
I know. Aerosmith doing the Come Together, which we
talked about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Remember Tesla covering Signs?
Signs everywhere, sign. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, geez. There's just so many. I Will Survive. Remember the band Cake from the 90s? They did a version of Glory. Yeah.
I've never heard I Will Survive by
I'll
Gloria
admit,
Gaynor.
I didn't like this cover much when I first heard it, but it's nerdy vocals and goofy horns really grew on me after a while. Hearing the song from a male perspective seems to make it a lot more tragic than the original Disco Diva version.
Again, that's the cool thing about this podcast. We kind of discover stuff that we haven't heard, and then I go back and I check it out. I'm like, that really is kind of interesting. That's kind of cool.
What about? Do you remember Earth, Wind, and Fire's version of "Got to Get You Into My Life"? Fun song by the Beatles from their '66 album Revolver. R&B legends Earth, Wind, and Fire did a hit remake 12 years later with a super funky, perfectly complements the original. Reached #1 and #9 top 100 singles charts.
Right.
Very, I think that's a very very.
That movie that it came from, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with the Bee Gees and Peter Frampton. The movie was awful, but a lot of good music
There's
came
a lot
out
of great
of it.
music in
Yeah,
that.
so.
I was trying to play it, but the link is broken.
Oh.
The link is
Internet.
broken.
Oh,
Lord.
my gosh.
Last Kiss by Pearl Jam. I think that's terrible. I think it's one of the most horrible.
I've heard it.
Yeah, I won't even. I don't like it at all. Blah blah blah. Well, people think that like Crossroads by Cream is like no, it's a cover.
It's
of
a cover
it's a
of
Robert
an
Johnson
old
song.
Robert Johnson,
really old song.
Right,
yeah,
right.
And of course, Stevie Ray's version of Voodoo Child is kind of become more iconic in a lot of ways than Hendrix's.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, there's just so many good ones out there.
Very cool.
This is fun stuff to do here, and I like see if this link will work.
Okay.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
I don't think
You
it's
remember
gonna work.
Somebody said Sweet Jane before,
Right?
But the Cowboy Junkies did a cool version.
Oh.
Of Sweet Jane.
Yeah, I don't think that link's gonna work.
Yeah, this link. It looks like we may be.
Wait.
We may be
hold
crashed.
Hold on now. There we go.
Check this out.
Anyone who's ever had a heart wouldn't turn around and break it.
It's from the Natural Born Killer soundtrack.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Anyone who's ever played it.
Very cool stuff.
cool
What else we
stuff.
got? What else we have on the big list here?
Yeah, let's head on down.
Oh! I loved this. Do you remember this?
What? Play it for me.
Oh!
As you can tell, the link does not work.
The link is busted. Yeah, it's Faith No More's version of the
Easy.
Easy by the
Yeah,
Commodores.
yeah.
Okay, some people love it, some people hate it, some people think it's absolutely horrible.
Right.
What can you do? Not everybody likes it.
Ain't nobody got the same taste as us.
Yeah, see, some of these are links.
They're probably
we got
so
busted
old.
leaks. Yeah, who knows when he did this, but this is a fun website. So go to retrocrush.com/covers, and there's I think there's about 100.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wow. And we keep going down the list, and I was like, I remember that.
Yeah. I Can't Stop Loving You by Ray Charles. How about Ring of Fire by Social Distortion?
there you
Will
go.
that work?
No.
We're getting totally banged up here. Up in there.
What are you
I liked Nirvana's version of "The Man Who Sold the World" too.
Okay.
The David Bowie song.
Sure.
Well, and here's something that's really interesting. Well, how about when the cover becomes more popular?
Better than
like "Blinded by the Light" by
Right,
Man
by
for
Man
Man.
for
That's a
Man.
Springsteen song.
Exactly.
But almost nobody knows the Springsteen
Right.
version.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. So anyway, that's our feature for the week. You go to LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com, and you can catch up on everything that's going on.
Sure.
And speaking of the Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Oh, listen to this
I think
now.
we have a birthday.
I think you're right.
Whose birthday is it? Oh, John Frusciante,
All right.
the
then.
guitarist,
Yeah.
original guitarist, who left and was replaced by Dave Navarro.
That's it.
And then they fired Dave Navarro and brought John Frusciante back. Full song. Oh, when we come back after listening to some Ben Poole, we are going to have things James Brown says.
Exciting. I can't wait.
Okay, make sure Pittsburgh Kevin is ready to go.
Hey, he'll be in your. I'll bring him down to the green
Okay,
room.
because we got some, you guys.
By the
weighed in
green
on-
room, I mean your closet in there.
You guys weighed in on Facebook and wanted to, you guys have some questions for James.
Yeah.
And James was kind enough to answer them.
He's gonna answer him.
Guys, check this out. This is Lying to Me by Ben Poole from his latest record, Time Has Come. Ben Poole, Lying to Me on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
They always tell you work hard, do what the teacher says, follow the rules and never hunger for your bread. I wanna give you some hope, if you ain't satisfied, just give me your vote. I respect you when you want it and don't ask why. But I know, yes I know. Somebody's been lying to me. Somebody's been lying to me. Yeah. Somebody's been lying to me. Oh, yeah. Somebody's been lying to me. Oh, yeah,
Wow.
I totally
You,
missed-
sir, are a professional.
I know. I tell him so because somebody is pointing at my computer screen and distracted me.
I was like, look at that right there. Play that one right there.
Calm down.
That one, play that one right there.
We're gonna play this right here.
All right.
This. We have twins' birthdays.
Wow.
The
What are
Proclaimers.
the odds? What are the odds of both guys being born
I
on the
know.
same day?
And they're twins too. I wanted to come right in with this at the end of that song. And somebody's like running their dirty little fingers on my computer screen.
Sorry about that.
Anyways, happy birthday to these two maniacs. Whatever their names are.
Craig and Charlie.
Craig and Charlie Reid
Poor guys.
from the Proclaimers.
They're like, we're finally on Loudini rock and roll, and he forgot our names. I guess they're British. I don't know. They are in my head.
From the movie, what was the movie? Benny and June?
Yeah. Actually, I think they're Irish, aren't they?
Shame on you.
I know.
Shame on you. Dissing your countrymen.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Your countrymen. Shame on you. Seamus.
Seamus upon me here. Oh,
Fun
that's
there.
crazy.
We have James Brown coming up. I do want to send a quick shout out, happy birthday to this woman right here as well. I love her so much. And, we did a podcast on this exact day last year, and it was her birthday.
No way. We planned it that way.
We do a podcast every year on Tina Marie's birthday.
Every year we do it.
Oh, man, really tragic. She's sleeping on tour in a hotel room, and a picture above her bed fell. Oh, man, it's just like, what the hell, man,
Really?
Whacked out stuff. But Ben Poole, who we just played, you can go to benpoolband.com. It's BenPooleband.com. Ben is a UK artist.
Sure.
Fantastic singer-songwriter, guitarist, young up-and-coming guy. And he's actually has, I think, a live at the Albert Hall.
Oh, really?
The Royal Albert Hall as well.
Sweet.
Yeah. So he tours all over the place. He's
Nice.
a
Good for him,
fantastic
man.
musician.
Yeah, great.
If you'd like to know more about that, go to benpoolband.com. Also, check out my review of his latest album, Time Has Come. Also, that record isn't out yet, so no copying that song.
No.
And playing it.
For your ears only.
Okay, the record, I believe doesn't come out till April. But you
heard
guys
it here
you
first.
got a sneak peek, right? I'm not sure I was supposed to do that, but it's there.
We want to promote the guy.
Great guy. So go to benpoolband.com, benpool, and like I said, go to bluesrockreview.com, and you can check out my review. It's my review of his latest album. As promised.
Yes.
We have a new segment
Yes, we do.
with
A legend.
the legend. Really, I mean the legend. In fact, we need to, Kevin. Let's not do what we did before. Let's set this up. Well, James is James ready?
He's ready.
James is ready. You know what? We got to get James ready. Hold on a second. Here we go. Here.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me go. I love it. I don't care. I sing so pretty. About your past.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Brown. James.
Hey. Hello, Mr. Loudini.
James, welcome.
Mr. Loudini, hello.
James.
Yes, sir.
James. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Brown.
How you doing, everybody? How you doing?
James, I know you're a busy man, and we don't want. I know you got stuff to do tonight.
Right.
You got places to go, women
I
to
do. Women to see.
I know.
Songs to sing.
I know you do.
Shotguns to fire.
But our audience has questions for
All
you.
right, all right.
And our good
I'll be
friend,
glad to answer some questions for you.
our good friend Katie Simone,
I love her.
has Katie Simone from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I love Katie Simone from Pittsburgh.
Wrote in.
Ow! Yeah, all right, go ahead.
And she has a question for you.
All right.
And her question is, Dear James, have you ever been inside a Turkish prison?
All right, Katie, you asked me a question. Now tell me, I'm going to tell you something. Now say like, now, Lou, I'm going to involve you in this. Lou, say like you got the weekend off, right?
Okay.
And you wake up Saturday morning and you want some blueberry pancakes, right? So you come on downstairs, you walk in the kitchen, and there's Jane Brown sitting at your table eating your pancake. Now hold on now. Then Jane Brown get on up off that thing, go over and kisses your wife. Would you like that? Would you?
I don't know, James.
Tell me the answer now, Mr. Loudini.
If it was James Brown kissing my wife, I might have to say I might find myself slightly aroused.
So the answer to your question, Katie, is no. Any more questions while I'm here, Mr. Thank you very much,
Ladies and
everybody.
gentlemen, thank you, Mr. James Brown. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody. Any more questions, Mr. Loudini? Any more questions while I'm here?
I'm Mr. Lombardi tonight.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what, James. Since you came all this way, do you
Yes,
mind?
sir.
Do you mind if we ask you just one more
One more question, and then I'll be on my way.
All right.
Oh, yes.
All right. This is from our friend Rochelle Dillon in
Rochelle.
in
Beautiful woman.
in
Beautiful, luscious woman.
from Johnstown, lovely scenic Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
Scenic Johnstown. I
And
played them many times.
Rochelle wrote in,
Yeah.
and she has a very serious question for you, James. So
All right,
I hope you can handle this.
All right, man.
Dear James,
Yes.
my name is Rochelle,
Oh,
and I've wondered for a long time
yes, sir.
just how much wood can a woodchuck chuck?
Ow! Lou, I'm gonna involve you in this question. Say, Lou, say like one day you decide you're gonna wanna go to the zoo. So you get out your house, go to your car, and there's James Brown sitting in the driver's seat. You get in the car and James Brown drive you to Bed Bath & Beyond. Because James Brown wanna get an electric blanket. You know why? Because James Brown is sick and tired of waking up in a cold sweat. Then James Brown drives you home, goes in your house and kisses your wife. Right? Would you like that? Would you like that, Mr. Loudini?
I'm gonna have to say no.
So anyway, Michelle, to answer your question, it's 38. It's 38.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Brown.
Thank you very
so
much for having me in
here.
here, the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. See you next time, everybody.
All right.
Where's the dough?
Hey, James, could you get bring Pittsburgh Kevin in here while you're out there?
Hi,
While,
Pittsburgh
while we've got
Kevin,
guests in
yeah.
the studio, ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you very much.
yes, Pittsburgh
Get on
Kevin
in
is
there,
in the
Pittsburgh
his
Kevin, get in there.
house
Sit
tonight.
down. Sit down, be
You are
quiet.
listening to Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, Lou Lombardi, Kevin O'Connor.
Wow.
You can go to Loudini, LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. Pittsburgh Kevin, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Lou! Did you just see that? That's James Brown.
That is the one and only James Brown.
Holy cow, Lou! I couldn't believe it. I get Star Trek when I'm around you. You know,
You get Star Trek?
I
What?
get Star Trek when I'm around you.
Okay.
So, anyways, Lou, I'm glad you had me up. I'm a little bummed out this week.
Why are you bummed out? Pittsburgh Kevin. why are-
Pittsburgh Kevin, are you
Pittsburgh.
kibitzing with me?
I'm Pittsburgh
Like
with
from
you.
down the south side and that. Yeah, Lou. Hey, Lou. I got some bad news, Lou. Oh, listen to that music. That's
I heard
sad music.
Is that the bad news? It's a man's world.
No, that's the good news. I'm just kidding. Now,
Views expressed on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus are not necessarily those of the Loudini
Rock and Roll Circus. That's how we get out of that, people, okay? Yeah, anyway, Luke, no, I lost my job.
What?
I lost my job.
Crazy.
I lost my job down the video store.
What?
Yeah, nobody's renting movies no more. I guess it's because of that Netchicks thing. You know, that
What is it?
Netchicks, I think. It's called.
Netchicks.
Yeah, people stay home now and watch stuff there. But Lou.
This is what I think of net chicks.
Exactly. I lost my job. You know what I mean? Hey, I was getting free rentals too, you know. Anyway, but Lou, you know me, right?
I do know you.
Yins know me. I am resistant. No.
Resistant.
No. Resilient. I knew it was one of those words, right? Anyway, so I got some ideas.
Resilient.
I'm resilient, meaning I can come back from stuff. So I got like some ideas, some new employment. I'm going to throw them by you, see what you think.
right.
Because you know what, Lou? You're smart with employment. You are smart with employment, okay? All right, so, hey, did you ever hear about them reverse mortgages and that? You see them on TV?
Right.
There's Henry Winkler, the Fawns, talk about
Harry
reverse.
Winkler, yeah.
Harry Winkler, the Fawns talk about reverse mortgages.
Hey,
Exactly. So I got something up my sleeve. Listen to this. I'm going to be a reverse male stripper. No, seriously, listen to this. Ladies, no, this is a good idea here. Ladies are going to pay me to put my clothes back on. See, thank you. I should make a lot of money doing that, you know. All right, that doesn't work. I got another idea here.
Okay.
You know how they got dog walkers and they got dog sitters, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna combine the two.
All right.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna borrow my Aunt Sally's wheelchair, tie the dogs to it, and I'm gonna sit down while they walk me around the park. Brilliant, right? Dog sitter, dog walker.
I don't think.
You don't think that's a good idea? Crowd?
Audience? No.
All right. I got one more before I get out your hair. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I resemble that remark.
Yeah, you do. So, you know how they have those Mr. Fix-It shops?
Okay,
I think they're Mr. Fix-It, right?
Fix-It,
but you know what? Like, it's getting cheaper now just to buy something nude and have it fixed. So I go to those guys are like, they're losing business, you know? So here's what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to become a Mr. Breakin. Seriously, I'm going to go to people's house, bust up stuff, and then they got to take it down to the Mr. Fixie shop, right?
Mr. Break.
Yeah, I'm going to be Mr. Break It, you know? Hey, this sure is nice. Oopsie daisy, you know.
It's joint venture.
So sorry. Hey, you can take it down to my friend down at Mr. Fixie shop. And he gives me a cut of the pay. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Brilliant.
God.
Brilliant.
Pittsburgh Kevin, thank you so much.
Wait a minute. There's one more thing. Thank you, everybody. Hey, I got one more idea.
Oh, wow.
I heard somebody in this room, not regular Kevin, over there in the corner. I heard somebody in this room is looking for a producer of their new CD.
All right.
So where do I send my resume?
Yes.
Okay, you can get
Box
back.
231, Pueblo, Colorado.
Oh, I get a bunch of pamphlets from them. Anyway, hey everybody, thanks for having me up. I'll let you know about my employment. Bye, everybody.
All right, that's Pittsburgh Kevin, everyone.
Mr.
Guys, you're listening to Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
Mr.
And
Breakin.
you know what? We got to do one more thing before. Well, you know what? Let's play another song.
Yeah.
Let's get into another song. This is an artist called Van Wilkes, Strange Girl, from his new record, 21st Century Blues. Strange Girl, Van Wilkes on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
Secrets are what keeps her alive. All the talk is over, there's
Van Wilkes, Strange Girl.
Holy cow, that was awesome.
From his latest record, 21st Century Blues. Wow. Go to vanwilkes.com. Austin, Texas based guitarist Van Wilkes, who's won awards as Best Guitarist for both electric and acoustic categories, Best Blues Rock Band for 4 years in a row in the Austin Chronicle Music Bowl, announces a January 29 release for his 21st Century Blues record, his first studio album in 10 years.
Holy free holy, folks.
So check it out. You can go to vanwilkes.com, and if you are so inclined, you can get guitar lessons.
Look at
There's all
that
kind of cool stuff.
Holy cow.
Van Wilkes. We've had a great show tonight so far. Bridget Rios Purdy. You can go to bridgetriospurdy.blogspot.com. benpoolband.com, and Van Wilkes, easy, vanwilkes.com. That's VANWILKS.
Fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
While that last song was playing,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Kevin handed me a piece of paper.
Uh-oh.
Turns out Pittsburgh Kevin has his own email address.
Oh, yes, you may write to Pittsburgh Kevin.
Oh my gosh.
And
oh
what
my
is that?
gosh.
You know,
It's real easy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Pittsburgh Kevin's not the smartest. It's pittsburghkevin@gmail.com.
And that wasn't taken, huh?
Believe it or not. Can you believe that? It's pittsburghkevin@gmail.com. So if you feel so inclined to write Pittsburgh Kevin an email, please feel free to. He may even mention you on a future show. So there you go.
Hey everyone, Lou Lombardi here, aka Loudini from the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, to tell you about our brand new sponsor, McNeely Beer, 6-packs and more, located at 441 McNeely Road in the South Hills.
Hey Lou, what's up?
Hey, Pittsburgh Kevin, what's going on, man?
Hey, McNeely Beer, 6-pack and more is right down the street from where I grew up. I go there all the time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, listen to this, man. McNeely Beer carries about 700 beer varieties in singles, 6-packs, or 12-packs. They offer imports, crafts, domestics, even drafts. You can grab a gourmet hot dog, catch a game on the TV, create your own mix and match 6-pack, or just grab what you need and go.
You know, I hear that mix and match 6-pack is really cool because you get 20% off when you do that, and it's a great way to try something new without investing in an entire case. You know what I mean? So, and the knowledgeable staff will actually help you pick out your selections. McNeely is open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to midnight. Fridays and Saturdays until 2 a.m. And even with this crazy snow we just had, spring beers are already arriving, so you want to be sure to get your seasonal selections before they're gone.
Definitely.
That's McNeely Beer, 6-packs and more, located at 441 McNeely Road in the South Hills, and you can check them out online at mcneelybeer.com.
Yeah.
McNeely Beer, our sponsor this evening.
Thank you guys.
For this day in music.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh my goodness, what happened?
There's lots of stuff that happened.
I know. It's the Beatles, right? It's the Beatles.
Can we just rename this section? Or this,
what happened?
This segment,
what
happened with the Beatles on this day?
Crap, the Beatles did. I mean, it's like they're constantly. But in '63, the Beatles recorded what would be their third single, "From Me to You," just 5 days after John Lennon and Paul McCartney wrote the song.
Wow.
So talk about getting getting on it while it's hot.
Really, man.
Oh my goodness! In '67, Pink Floyd, Jeff Beck, the Ryan Brothers, Lee Dorsey all appeared at the Seville Theatre in Shaftesbury Avenue, London. This was all put together by Brian Epstein, manager of the Beatles. Leased the theater in '65, so it was kind of like a big deal at the time.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin started a 12-date thank you tour for British fans, appearing at clubs. So in '71,
holy cow!
I know, really. In '73, the former U.S. manager of Jimi Hendrix, Michael Jeffrey, was one of 68 people killed in a plane crash in France. Here's a little love story.
Okay, let's
on
do
this
it.
day in 1975, Rod Stewart met Swedish actress Britt Eklund.
Yes.
Am I saying her name
beauty,
right?
that's
at
her.
a party in Los Angeles. Look up Britt Eklund. That's Ekland.
Look up pictures of her from the 70s.
Yeah, not now. Barbra Streisand started a 3-week run at number 1 on the singles charts with The Theme from A Star Is Born in '77.
Yeah.
Actor and singer John Belushi died on this day in 1982 from an overdose of cocaine and heroin.
Yeah.
Really? You couldn't?
No.
They're both pretty
it's
powerful.
just one or the other.
Yeah.
Please, John.
I've got an idea. I could get even higher if I did cocaine and heroin.
Who was one of the last people to see him alive?
Pittsburgh Kevin.
No, Robin Williams. I did not know that. Did you know that?
I did not know
Robin
that.
Williams was one of the last people
that.
to see him alive.
In 83, Michael Jackson on this day started a 7-week run on the singles charts with Billie Jean is not my lover. In 83, Wham made their U.S. television debut when they appeared on Dick Clark's American Band.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. 92, R.E.M. Cleaned up in the Rolling Stone Music Awards, winning Album of the Year for Out of Time, Artist of the Year, Best Single, Losing My Religion, Best Guitarist, Best Songwriter. They won all kind of crap that week.
Wow.
In 94, Grace Slick was arrested for pointing a shotgun at police.
Yeah, you don't do that normally.
No. In 99, this day in 99, Sir Elton John won a court case against the Daily Star after they had published long lens photographs of Spice Girl Victoria Adams and footballer David Beckham while they were staying at Elton's home.
My.
Oh, no tay.
Don't be taking pictures of that, man. Oh my gosh.
Number one, 2000, Madonna went to number one on the UK singles charts with her version of American Pie, which I don't think I've ever heard.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
There's
another one. We're going to check that out.
To this day in 2002, the guess what debuted? The Osbournes on MTV.
Sharon! And TV.
Oh my goodness.
Holy cow.
In 07, records by Rolling Stones and Paul Simon were chosen for preservation of the U.S. Library.
Get out of town. How about that?
Yes.
Wow.
Goodness. And let's see, anything else big time?
Nothing
rock
really,
and roll, man. There was a lot. We pretty much hit it pretty hard. So that's pretty much this day in music.
Yep.
For March 5th, 2016. And happy spring to all you guys is coming up. Yeah, we're ready for it.
We're ready for it, man.
Beautiful stuff here. So, one more time, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Positively Pittsburgh Live, pplmag.com, Pittsburgh's first internet radio television network. You want to definitely patronize them, pplmag.com. And thank you, McNeely Beer.
Thank you, guys.
McNeelyBeer.com, 412-563-BEER. Kevin, anything else you would like to add?
Well, you know what? My son. Let me tell you this real quick. I'll promote him.
Proud father.
Well, I'm very proud of him. So my son has a Tumblr blog. He thought, how cool would it be if the IT guy from Hogwarts, Harry Potter's school, what if the IT guy from Hogwarts had a Tumblr blog? So he has been doing that. It's called the Setup Wizard is his Tumblr blog, and within the last couple of weeks, he's gone from like 4 followers to over like 17,000. He's been interviewed by the Huffington Post, by all kind of like, Daily News has done an article on him. So very proud of him. Check it out. It's really some funny stuff. What would a muggle, a normal person, IT guy write about? And some of the stuff is really funny.
Now, how can we find this again?
It's on Tumblr, and his Tumblr account is the Setup Wizard. So if you, type that in, you will find his blog and get to read his musings as the IT guy for Hogwarts.
Okay, well, very cool, and congratulations to Ben O'Connor for that.
Awesome.
Good job. You guys can check out the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus all week long. No, you don't have to wait just for Saturdays.
No.
Go to LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. Find me on Twitter at LLStrangelove.
Sure.
Find Kevin O'Connor and I on Facebook.
Sure.
Go to LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. Said that about 12 times. And please patronize and buy everything that our Loudini artists have for you.
Oh, yeah, man.
That, once again, is Bridget Rios Purdy, Ben Poole, and Van Wilkes. Check out everything they have. Go whatever they have.
Yeah, go check them out, man.
Just buy. It's great stuff. We don't play crap here.
No,
everything
no.
we have is high quality. So if you like great rock and roll, you like good guitar-driven music, then just go get it.
We search the internet so you don't have to.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got some really good stuff on here.
Good stuff for you guys. So, All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. And we have some great interviews up for you there on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. I've talked to some very interesting people over the past few weeks, and we do an interview. New interview rolls out every Wednesday, so you definitely want to check that out. So we have a backlog right now. I mean, really, I'm really pretty much scheduled through May.
Wow.
Yeah, so some good stuff. So yeah,
Awesome.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. Thank you, McNeely Beer, and thank you, Positively Pittsburgh Live.
Yeah.
This is the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus with Lou Lombardi and Kevin O'Connor. We'll see you guys next time on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
See ya.